Today we are going to be talking about market insights, soft skills. Hey, but before that, there's a nice song going on. We can dance together. Huh? It's a technical man style. Don't worry, it's okay. Yeah, this is a wonderful song. I want all of us to dance. Yes, just listen. Thank you. Today, like I said, we're going to be talking about the market insights soft skills. What are market insights soft skills? These are personal development trainings that we'll be doing every month. And I will invite wonderful personal development coaches every month to teach you what we call soft skills. What are soft skills? These are skills that we don't necessarily learn them in school, but it's maybe by experience or by professional trainings that we attend from time to time that we can have these soft skills. But many people will be asking, why should I attend the Market Insight Soft Skills? Before I go deep in explaining what the Market Insight Soft Skills are all about, I'll just share some insights with you. Now, there is something that we call the 5 levels of growth consciousness. 5 levels of consciousness. How we grow in our consciousness in everything we do. And when I got to understand this, I was like, wow. Now, let me just share these 5 levels with you. We have level 1. But before we go to level 1, I'll look at level 0. Level 0. Now, level 0 is actually level 0 because human beings, we have already evolved above level 0. And level 0 is what we call the early man. When we were still early man, when human beings at the level of evolution were still like, we were fighting with each other for food, for using stones as tools. So even speech was a problem. But we have evolved in such a way that anybody who is born by default gets to level 1. And level 1 is what we call, is at the level where we developed speech, or we can say the modern man. And 90% of people are in this level 1 of the modern man. Level 1 is when we could speak. You can say, I am going to school. And an animal cannot, a chimpanzee cannot do that. That's level 1. And this level 1, it evolved to create what we call culture, religion, systems, educational systems, institutions. All of these things that were created, all of these things are just ideas, are just beliefs and mental constructs. So many people are in this level 1. You know that when you are born, you have to go to maybe class 1, class 2, go to class 7, write your whatever exam, go to school. After that, you have a certain work function to go and work in a certain company. These are just human mental constructs. Religion. How about religion? It is also a human construct. And many of us are in level 1. Now, there is no judgment about level 1 if you are the 9 to 5, the worker, the employee, just following, conforming to what is happening in our society. If you are at that level, it's not a matter of judgment. It's just, there are just some issues about this level, because many people, we call this level the victim stage. it's a level where many people think that life happens to them, and they don't know that their beliefs are killing them. The beliefs that the culture, religion, systems have created in their mind is actually killing them. But when you understand that you can actually have all of these beliefs and pluck the ones that are not helping you and throw them away, and take the beliefs that will make you grow and put them in your mind, then you start growing. You start growing and going to what we call level 2. Level 2 is what we call the culture hacker. Culture hacker. Hacker, hope I can spell hacker, yeah? Okay, the culture hacker. The culture hacker is this person at level 2 whose consciousness has moved and said, no, there is something different. There is something different about life. It's not just 9 to 5, go to get to work, get good grades, go. There's something different about life. The person starts questioning everything. Now, there are 5 major questions that you should ask yourself at this level. 5 major questions. The first question, who am I? Who are you? If you can answer that question, where am I from? Where am I going to? Why am I here? Why was I born? What is my purpose? You start asking all of those questions, then you are already in level 2. These are the points where you want to attend every seminar, you want to attend every training to make sure that you gain all the knowledge, the consciousness that you need to hack every system, culture. You are not controlled by the things that are happening around you. Life happens from you. Life does not happen to you. That's the person that is in level 2. One of the reasons we'll be doing this Market Insight Soft Skills is to get people to level 2, at least. At a level where you start questioning the standards. You don't work with standards, all the whatever crazy stuff that people beliefs, culture, all of these things that are killing our ingenuity, our creativity. You start questioning all of that. That's when you're in level 2, where you are everywhere learning, doing all what it takes to make sure that you are a successful person. Now, level 3. When there are 2 methods of you to get to level 3, you can get to level 3 in what we call the Satori moment. Sudden awakening. Satori moments are sudden awakening where you just get up in the morning and you say, whoa, this is my purpose, this is why I was born. And these Satori moments are really rare, where you can sit and just understand that this is why I was born, this is my raison d'etre. But you also have people that grow up to level 3, which is called level 3 is the level of limitless. The level of limitless. Some people get to this level through what we call Kensho. Kensho moments are you grow by pain. Something drastic might happen to you, and from then you discover your purpose. For example, you can lose your job, and that crisis will push you to discover why you were born, your mission. Or it could be some illness. People who survive from cancer, people who go through a difficult, maybe they have some kind of amputation after war. In fact, when there is a serious crisis, that's when the seed of your growth is gotten. That is Kensho. So this level of limitless, it's at the level where you're living a mission-oriented life. It's at the level where you feel like you are led, you are guided. Your inspiration guides your intention. So you have intuition, inspiration put together, which is guiding your intention. So you are moving around like you are led. You are a mission-oriented life. This is when the goals, the objectives of life become very different to you. Your goal is no more financial, the means goals. You start having end goals. End goals are goals which are more spiritual. Goals that are more fulfilling. It doesn't just give you happiness. Happiness should not be a goal, because even alcohol can make you happy. You can have sex with 5 girls and you're happy. Yeah, I know that when I do certain things, especially when you do some technical stuff, you know, when you're a technical man, you do some technical stuff, you're happy. Every after, if some Friday you go have fun with some girls, and then you come back in the night, you people have a real fun, and after that, in the morning, Saturday morning, you're really happy. Yes. But I'm not talking about that feeling. I'm talking about a feeling of fulfillment. Noticing that you have a special mission on earth. Imagine in life, just think for a second and think. You're living and understanding that you are mission oriented, which means that you have something to give to the human race. You become more compassionate, empathy, all of those things become things that mold you. When you are mission oriented, every wonderful, successful entrepreneur in the world, all of them, they were mission oriented. The level of limitless is at that level where you discover your purpose, why you were born. So, now, level 4 is very mysterious, and it's at a level where very few people all over the world, when you are at level 3, sometimes you get to level 4 and come back. At level 4, you feel a total connection with the universe. That's when you understand that you are a part of a holistic universe. If I can put it in another way, you are like a godical. It was said by this very smart guy, Vishen Lakhiani. That's the word that he created. You're a godical. You're like a particle of God. You are like small God put all together, and then it forms this holistic universe. That's very deep spiritual technology that we are talking about. The guy teaches something that he calls consciousness engineering. It's a wonderful course online, but we are not here to talk about that. So at this level 4, we have few people, and there are certain things that can happen for you to get to level 4. We have people like the Dalai Lama, we have people like Bob Marley, so even drugs can get people to level 4. That's why you have someone like Bob Marley can say a word and it touches the whole world. He leaves a legacy. He can go to a studio and do not have any script, but he writes something, because that is total connection, level 4. And sometimes when people go to monasteries or these temples of Tibet, China, India, with lots of meditation, they can get to level 4, where there is total peace. When you are at level 3, there are certain people who are at level 3 and they can go to level 4 and back, but there are very few people who can maintain themselves for a long time at level 4. That's where you are really out of yourself. So, That's why we have to attend the Market Insight Soft Skills training, so that we can be at least at level 2, where we can hack culture. If I can give a little definition of culture, it's just the behavioral patterns that we create over time based on certain values, beliefs that have been given to us. So when we put all of this together, it creates a behavioral pattern, and that is what we call culture. And this culture can be working for us or against us. If you have any culture that is working against you, you can eliminate it. So at the Market Insight Soft Skills, we're going to give you these soft skills that can move you to level 2, so that personally, with your personal development, you can get to level 3, where you're limitless, and level 4, if you're a spiritual guy, you can get there. So the first training is going to be coming up on the 3rd. I want you guys to mark this date. On the 3rd of February, we are going to be delivering the first training, and it's going to be with one guy called Coach Rolly. He's a coach. He's a personal finance management coach. So he teaches you personal finance management, how personally you can manage your finance so that you can have financial freedom at a certain time of your life. Because there are certain habits that we do and we don't know that these habits are making us poor. I've learned a lot from this guy. In fact, this training is going to give the greatest insights that you will need to manage to plan for 2018. In fact, it's actually personal financial modeling. How you can use if to come out with a financial plan for the year, so that the rentrée scolaire will not surprise you. January will not be as long as it is. Yeah, that's it. And the next trainings is going to be done by me. The first one is what we call the Wheel of Life. These personal development coaches, they have come out with this spiritual technology called Wheel of Life, that you look at your life holistically, which means that rather than evaluating certain aspects of your life, you evaluate all. You're going to talk about health, finance, relationship, romance, all of these aspects of your life. You evaluate all. Where you are at a certain, you give yourself score for each of the various levels, and then you see where you can ameliorate. It's from there that you make your goals for 2018. That's what we're going to be talking about. I'll teach you the skills, how you can evaluate your life and set goals. The next for that day is going to be vision board. How can you visualize your objectives? How can you give your objective some visual aspect in such a way that your body starts responding in such a way that it's going to take you towards your goals? The next thing that I will teach on that day, so it's a whole package for a very small amount of money. This is going to be discover your purpose. I'll teach you how you can discover your purpose. 3 simple steps for you to discover your purpose and change totally the course of your life. I'll tell you something. When you find your purpose, it's going to literally save your life. Trust me, guys. Find your purpose, it literally saves your life. So, on this day, we are not going to, it's not 50,000, no, not 50,000 for this training, 2 coaches. It's not 25,000. It's just 10,000 francs CFA for 5 hours of personal development training that is going to take you from level 1 to level 2. So imagine for 1 second, if you want to have these 2 guys to coach you personally, how much it's going to cost. But we are giving this 10,000. So please keep this date, share it with everybody, so that on that day we are going to have fun, we're going to enjoy. It's going to be so fun filled. It's not the kind of serious kind of training. No, this is the technical man style. We're going to laugh, we're going to enjoy, have fun. So I've just had a wonderful time sharing this information with you. It's so nice, and I want all of us, in fact 2018 is going to be very exciting, guys. It's going to be a very exciting year. So let all of us grasp all the wonderful things that are coming this year, and hey, make sure we live life with energy and passion and always have fun anytime you do anything. It was your guy, the Technical Mind. See you guys. Make sure you like our page, Market Insight page, and the Technical Man page. Bye bye. Have a wonderful year. Thank you.